Hi, welcome back to Pacific Carrier Guy. We're talking about War Plan Pacific, and I'm going to talk about the killer Japanese play by email tactic that really, I hate to say it, it shows how the 41 scenario is unbalanced. I'm going to be coming back with some regular let's plays. Probably I'm going to do 42 to be honest with you, but I want to show this so people can see. You see, I'm loading up hot seat. We're gonna go hot seat 41, and I'm going to do a couple little things, and we're gonna test something out. I'm not gonna move all the units. I'm not gonna do all the things. I'm not going to play a normal turn because I'm wanting to look at one specific tactic. Something that's been discovered is India, okay? India, well, this is Japan, but India, we're going ahead and do some Japanese moves. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and hit the Pacific Carrier Fleet because I want to get Keto Batai moving, okay? We're gonna get Keto Batai moving. We can't. Yeah, we can't. Okay, we can't move him this turn because I want to play it out like That's normally what Keto Batai would do. Okay. Now I want to take this port of Taiping as part of this, so I want to show. We're going ahead and take. See now. This 20 is going to India. See, it's already fell. I'm gonna have him. Okay, he can come down here next turn. I will put this guy here. I want to put this guy here. I want now he normally is going up. These guys are all normally going over here. Okay, you're not going to change any of this. See, you don't for this tactic that I'm doing. I call it the Bombay tactic. Okay, you don't have to change anything. You don't have to change anything you do normally as Japan. This is like just an extra goodie. Okay, we're gonna come up here. This is the Japanese 17th Army. We're gonna load it. Yeah, sure, we'll load it with the battleship Yamamoto. We don't have to. The battleship Yamamoto's an extra. We'll move that army down there. And then I want one more army. This guy right here. We'll just do, well, we can't do it this turn. See, we're going to have to do some of these other attacks just to clear up some transports, basically. I hadn't planned on doing all this, but we got to clear up some transports. I don't attack Wake Island anymore. With it being just a size 1 port, the Allies really cannot. It's really of no use to the Allies because if they, well, yeah, sure they keep that Marine unit, but it's got to be built up. That means it soaks up their supply, their production. Not that that's a problem for them. I want this guy to come here. Wait, where's he? Where? Nope, nope, nope. I want to come down here. One of these is a victory point. I don't remember which one we whack. We'll come down here. We'll invade right here. He's gonna have to invade right here. I screwed that up. I screwed that up. He can invade next turn. And then this guy comes down here. See, I'm not using anything. I'm not doing anything that Japan might not normally already do. In fact, we'll even do something I do a lot, 'cause I like shipping this guy right down here, getting him down here. Just to prove that I'm not robbing any other operations. Okay, now, okay, I got that. I've got. Let's go on ahead. I won't. I'm not gonna. Yeah, we'll land this guy over here. That's normally what I do. I'm gonna do that move. I don't want to do that. I want him to land over here. Take the 7 oil, not the. He still takes a port. He takes a 7. Come on now. Then this guy's gonna come right down here. This is kind of a standard uh, see, now that's why you don't do that. Okay, let me explain why you. I attacked and he moved out. That means I can't evade that X, and I can't invade that. That's why you don't do that. Before you attack with him, you land with this guy, because now he's got to land all the way over here. And I could have took that in one turn, but instead it'll be next turn, and you'll get to see how all that falls. That's the good news. Now this sub, I usually gonna send it all the way. You know what? Since I know what's gonna happen, I'm sending it here. In fact, we're gonna play this out because since I already know what's gonna happen, I know what I'm doing, and I know what the Allies. They kind of have to do this in response. Okay. All right, now am I done? Now, like I said, I ain't worried about China. So all I've done is I've moved a couple armies on transports heading this way. I've got Kudo Battalion headed this way. Okay, we're gonna go next turn. Or well, now we're going to the Allies' turn, and I'll be able to explain you what this tactic is. Why I call it the Bombay tactic. Let's look at India. Okay. What I discovered is my enemy took Bombay. I thought, oh, that's not good. Uh, well, crap. I better reinforce India. You can't. Everything the Allies can give. Forget this. This up here, these rails up here, just decoration. This convoy to Calcutta, yeah, it don't go. It don't go to the Allies. It goes over here. Everything India gets goes through Bombay. So if you as Japan take Bombay, India is completely cut off. So the first thing I've got to do is I've got to get this guy right here, this Indian Corps. Okay, first I'm going to show you something. I found out you park that guy right there. That's an awesome little. He can't use rail, so he's got to go back. He's going back. Well, I'm giving up Rangoon because I'm going to need the unit. Parking him here. I'm going to park all these guys right along that line. This guy, can I get him out of Hawk? Yep, I'm going to get him out of Hawk because I'm going to need some movement because I've got to garrison this and reinforce this. Okay, Because what the tactic calls for. Now I've got two armies coming, and I'm going to have a headquarter coming, and I'm going to park Keto Batai right here, somewhere right here, so if the Allies want to move, Keto Batai is going to attack them, and I'm going to have my invasion force, and I'm going to invade one of these ports or Bombay. I want Bombay is what I want. Okay, but Mangalore is not a good port. But hey, it's better than nothing, and I can start marching north towards Delhi. Okay, better would be Madras. Probably have a better chance of Madras. Now at this point, and I don't know what to do with India. What do you do? Now here's India. She normally gets about 45, but she just got 20 taken. Normally, what I do with her, I just turn her all the way up and reinforce everything. Just reinforce. But if I do that, I can even get my units built up. But then this is it. This right here is what I got. I got this guy's going to break down into three divisions. There's one here. There's one here. If I keep one in Delhi, I probably keep one. I probably put one either over here at Madras. Really need to put it over here at Bombay, honestly. And just, I think you just leave Delhi empty. And then if he takes one of these ports, then you can come back here and garrison, but you need Bombay. Okay. So do you reinforce? Do you not reinforce? Because if you don't reinforce on turn 3, which is the January 4th turn, you can build a unit that you can get, a single infantry unit that you can get in March. Now, if you're thinking, hey, what about UK? They can come. Well, they don't get transports, and so they get transports. Turn 1, they move this guy up to about here. If the Japanese Navy doesn't kill him, he gets in here April 12th. He gets to a port April 12th. Let's put it that way. If Japan has a port, Japan will probably have, or if India has a port, and India will probably keep Calcutta because Calcutta is awfully hard to take. So my thinking is, you know what? We're going to set up. We're going to test this out. India is reinforcing everything. Just reinforce until all your units are up. And if you're thinking, well, yeah, but you can build supply trucks and reinforce these guys. Even if you had supply to build a supply truck, they're not getting here. They're not getting to March 7th. You don't have enough supply. You're going to wait a turn, so they're not getting here till March. At 29th is the actual turn you'd get them. Okay, that's if you can build them on turn 2. Now, as part of this test 2, what we're going to do, we're going to go. The UK is going to send India everything it has, and I'm going to have to put the escorts out because I'm going to use Japanese subs. That's not what I wanted. There we go. And the US is also going to send India every single every single piece resource they can. Going to India? No, that's Canada. Crap. I got to go back. Probably got to go back and change UK. Yeah, let's get rid of that. They want to go to India. Everything except the oil, because the Allies are going to need the oil. All right, now the next thing, since the Allies know, hey, wait a minute, he's taking Kudo Batai and he's going to take Bombay, and I have to hold Bombay or India if or India falls. We'll leave the battleships. We'll take the cruisers and destroyers. You want the extra cruisers and destroyers with cannon fodder to protect your CVs. Remember too, by the way, U.S. doesn't have a whole lot of oil. Eh, U.S. submarines can't do anything. I'm not even going to bother with them. I need as much cannon fodder for my and air protection and all that for my. So I'm going to send everything I can. Now this is using all my oil, and the U.S. don't have a whole lot. All right, now am I done? Okay, now of course, as allies, you'd break up your core and put some stuff here. You're not reinforcing New Zealand and Australia now, so they're not getting nothing. They're going to die and wither on the vine. Okay, let's move this guy down here and put him with the fleet. All right, now, Japanese turn two. I want to park this guy. Okay, Japanese turn two. All right, now we're gonna park some of these guys because we really don't need it. Well, we'll go on ahead and get him over here. Take a party. I didn't mean to play out all this stuff, but oh well. And I landed him on the wrong side. I just wanted to show you that I don't need to take. I don't need to take away from any con. Now I should have done it. I'll do it this turn. I'll bomb the Prince of Wales and the Ripples and see what. Well, no. You know what? I'm going to give them, basically, to the Allies. We'll say that, yeah, Japan tried to bomb them and couldn't do nothing. All right. Now, this guy's got to go back. I want him in port to conserve oil. Well, you know what? No, leave him out. Well, leave him out because let's say he just gets involved in something he can't do it. Now, here's one of my armies. Nope, nope. That's going down here. Sure, it's going to go down there. What happened to all my armies that I? Okay, those are my CVs. That's a cruiser. Did I already start moving those? Okay, where are those armies? Well, here's one of them. Okay, let's park him around here in Tavoy. Okay, where's the other one at? Now this guy, we're going to see how if he can make it back. See, I think he can make it back where he now where he can get transported and be part of this attack. You know what? We're going to have to land some of these to show that hey, even with everything, you've got enough. Japan has enough landing craft. I wasn't planning on it, but what the hey? Why can't he invade right there? Well, I don't know. Well, can he invade? Yes. Yeah, I should have parked him right there. Should have moved him over. Dang, and that's not what I wanted. No landing locations available. All right, this is gonna suck. Move here and nope, won't do it. Now I wonder why. Huh. Oh, it's not a transport. Ah, that's why. All right. Da, 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 da. And this is not a transport. I realize I still ain't done nothing else. I've still got a whole fleet. I'm just using Keto Batai. Now, Keto Batai, we're running. Yeah, about the only thing I know I don't think the Allies can get a sub up here, even if they could get a sub up here. What's your point? Their American submarines aren't doing anything. Give me a break. And that's realistic. Hey, don't get me wrong. I'm right there with it. Okay, that's what it was. American subs were lousy. Okay, let's move our forces. Like I said, I'm not playing the full game. All I'm doing now, this is why I say this guy. I had one of my opponents do this. It's a brilliant move, in my opinion. Now, he would have done his attack. He's going to go over here, attack this guy. I say it's a brilliant move because it just blocks you from moving in through there. And it really is just really smart. Now, it's going to be a wall before this guy gets transported. I'm taking him off the transport because he can go on and move him over to Bombay in one turn. No problem. But this is a brilliant move because it just blocks. He's behind a river. Japan's either got to go around in bad territory and through him, and that delays. Which is now one thing that's going on. No, I'm already thinking about moving Japanese units. All right, all right, all right, all right. One of these units would probably have gone with them. I could take these air units. Doesn't matter. I've got those guys out at sea because I want to show Japan has more than enough oil. Now, I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and move some of these other Japan units because I really want to show this is not that, it's not hard for Japan to do. Uh, I'm putting them at truck. Get them towards, get them towards where I want them to go. Air superiority units are important in this game, folks. They're to what give you air superiority. I know that kind of what, but yeah, yeah. Since we're taking Kudo Batai, we're gonna park these guys over here. I lost an army somewhere because I had one on a transport. Now, I also think you might better use the army that's in Japan. I mean, the army that you're using to invade the Philippines. I usually take this guy and invade something because, hey, why not? Yeah, we'll put him right here. He'll invade something. Okay. Now I do. I'll take this guy, and I want to do some regular moves just to show you that hey, you know what? Japan can still do all the good stuff it normally does. I now this is my opinion. Okay, size port number one. Size port one. Anything else? Yeah, I gotta land on Guam. That's right. I gotta land on Guam. Da 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 da. There's an army. We're gonna land on Guam with this guy. We'll do that next turn. That's just I can't find that other army. Well, we're out of production. We're out of transports. That's fine. Don't really need it. Well, we got an army here. We got this. Oh, that's the battleship. Yeah. I'm gonna pull that battleship back. So I don't. Well, no, I can't. I'll pull it back next time. Okay. But Sizeport ones. Okay. That means they give 20 supply. Now in their unit, there's normally 20. Okay. Now as allies, I don't think I get him yet. Nope. Next turn. So the allies have already moved everything that they can move. Okay. Now, UK's got some oil. I don't know if UK wants to come down here and try to mess with that Japanese submarine or not. I think it would depend upon a lot upon your oil. We're going to divide this guy up because we need units. He's going to come down here. These guys are just, can he rail? Nope. Still can't rail. Yeah, he's on the road. He'll be on the rail here in a minute. Now, I think it's a mistake to try to hold Dhaka. I think you're much better off pulling behind this river. It is a morale point, though, so I don't know. But you want to hold now. Here, Lido. See, you need 4 units. One, two, three, 4 units, and maybe Japan can swing around the mountains. But you need 4 units right here. You can't leave Calcutta open. So if this is a victory point. You guard it, you get more victory points, but you don't. You're short a unit. So I don't know what to tell you on that one. Okay. Anybody else to move? I gotta move the American fleet. Okay, well, we're gonna move this guy, but we gotta figure out where's he going. See, now there's a beachhead. There's a beachhead, but I don't want to take that. If no use of guarding that, because Japan ain't gonna want to attack across that river. So basically, do I want? I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this unit right here. I want to reel him right here because I'm going to put him south of Bombay because I think that makes it harder for Japan to invade, or they invade right here on this beach and they've got this one hex. But you know what? You really need two units there. I'm going to empty out. I'm going to empty out Delhi. Now Delhi is a 10 production. It's it's a lot right there. Okay, now I need my units back. Okay, the U.S. Fleet going to India. Don't matter. Okay, am I done? Yep, I'm done. All right, next. Next turn. All right, now, Japan. Japan already has orders. Realize I haven't even bought anything for Japan. I was going to buy some stuff for Japan, but you don't need to. Use an order. What other invasions do I need to do down here? Really don't need to do any. Here's the first air division. It needs to go right here. There we go. Just do a little bit of this is kind of, this isn't anything. Oh my goodness, he's just going. This is just some standard Japanese moves. Oh yeah, it was invading Guam. Should have done it first turn. Well, should have moved this guy first turn. All right. Now, of course, I'd be attacking here in the. Yeah, I'd be attacking there, whatever that is. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna need an army. I want an army. 115 transports, plenty of transports, and I have plenty of time. I want to move this guy back because I'm not even going to use him. See, this is why I'm saying this is such a great move by the guy who did this was yeah. I mean that it was good because at the best I get, well, I can attack with this guy. Let's go ahead and do it. Make him pay. Now remember, I got India set for They're I can't think what it's called. Reinforcing. Okay, so I got these guys taking out Malaya. I got Invasion HQ ready. I've got one army ready. I've got another army on the way. The and I got Keto Butai on the way. Allied third turn. Now allies on the third turn. You get let's deal with these guys first. Because they're all going to go immediately, or send them all immediately to Australia. Now, what you notice, see, I cannot get a UK division on the turn. I can't get it into India. It takes 2 turns. These guys, how big is this port? It's big enough. Okay, I'm gonna rail this guy. Can I rail him yet? Yeah, right there. I'm gonna rail this guy. Can't rail him yet. He's holding on. Get this guy across the river. Give that up. This guy, I'm gonna give the Allies every advantage I can. This guy's useless. I'll give him. I'm saying it. I'm giving the Allies every advantage that I can. Okay. Now, Bombay is protected. Where else are you going to come up with a unit? I mean, sure, you may have pulled this guy off. If you didn't pull him off, he's already in Rangoon. He's up in here. He's probably right around here by now. He's definitely taken all this. Okay? So this one unit is a great delayer. Okay, now I think that's it. Oh, India. India should be able to build something. No, no. I got India. Let's see. They're at 107 production. They're still using most of it for upkeep. So there's really nothing we can do there. Can the UK do anything? Yeah, it's got 147 stockpile. Now, maybe it could have built, if it would have been built a division the turn before, a month, 60 days before. Yeah, sure, you can build the division in February. Still not getting here till April 12th. What about supply trucks? Anything we can do to help India survive? Supply trucks, April 4th. Like I said, maybe you could have built some in March. Okay, and the U.S. is the same way. All right. Okay. Let's see here. Is there anything else the Allies can do? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, get my battle. Get my somehow these guys all survived. You're so amazing. Get them up here. Anything down here? Nope, 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 nope. Okay, Japan. The I want this game to succeed, guys. But the very fact that this is even the idea of a strategy is just insane. And I realize I haven't reinforced him. I could, if I wanted, reinforce him. That's something the Allies can do too. I guess you could put a fleet here to block that army going in there and being ready. But honest with you, if you do that, then when Keto Butai moves in, you may have some difficulties. All right, all right, all right, all right. I want to look at United States oil next time too, because they've moved a lot of fleets around. Okay, am I done? Yeah, yeah, we're done. So now here's the question for you. What's the nothing. They got the battleship Mississippi. It's going to be way too late to be anywhere. Make sure I got everything going over here. Okay. Now I don't think you want. Now as allies, you know Keto Buck. You don't know where Keto Batai is coming. You know Keto Batai is coming. Now here too is a problem with this with the game system. What it does is there's fleets of two nationalities. So you think that, well, okay, it depends upon each nationality's oil. Now, UK has a lot right now because they haven't been using much and they haven't been sending any out. So Australia and New Zealand can't do anything. US also, they moved a lot of fleets. Again, they're not sending out. So uh, uh, New Zealand and Australia cannot do anything. But what happens is, instead of the game looking okay, the in revenge is from the UK, so that's that draws oil from the UK, and the Lexington's from the US, that draws oil from the US. It picks a lead ship. Now, how does it pick out what ship lead it is? I don't know. It picks out lead ship, and all oil comes from that lead ship. So if it picked out the Lexington, here's this, it's going to use 16 oil. US only has it producing 20. So, I don't know. Here, I think it's for some reason, I guess it picked the Hermes as the lead ship. So all the oils come from the UK. Now, I want to park this boy right here because I got two more carriers coming through. And I know Keto Batai's coming because I've already stated I want Keto Batai up here on February 1st. Okay? That might be a mistake because honestly, I'm in weak, but man, I don't, yeah, see, I never even thought the Allies cannot get those two carriers from here until the turn Keto Batai arrives. So I'm going to put Keto Batai. I'm going to move. I'm going to move right in. Put my carrier right here, so the minute they pop out, they're getting attacked. If it works that way. If it doesn't work that way, I don't know. I'm gonna park. I'm gonna see what happens. Okay. First, let's make sure we ain't got nothing important to deploy to their division. That ain't gonna help us. We don't care about that. Now, you might think, boy, you're using a lot of Oilers. Yeah. Well, I get four more. I get, and I could have produced some if I wanted some, but here I get another four next turn. Now we're gonna park Keto Battalion right there. Now transport, transport, transport. Why didn't you hit transport? There we go. He's got to go too far around, so we're gonna. I'll wait till after I move this guy first. Next turn, February 1st. And the one thing I can get now, I noticed right here they didn't get attacked. Let's make sure. No, all right. Well, that's kind of good. The U.S. Does the U.S. have Oilers? I think no. U.S. Now, if you start turn one, build an Oiler, you might have them available by now. So let's go here. Now at this point, this is where this gets. Let's undo that move because the U.S. should be able, and they won't get intercepted. Right. So that works. Now that didn't sink them. So as Keto Batai, you want to park back here. I can't undo this. Boy, I should have saved. Mosquito Battalion, you want to attack there. You park back here. And then when this fleet comes up, you Keto Battalion versus that fleet. What is it? Two CVs and a CVL? Not a chance. Okay. I think they may get one attack on your transports. So it is possible they may get one attack. Let's go look, see what happened. Now again, see I got more supply orders. So if they guys, you know what, we'll just go ahead and spend one anyway. We're gonna come here. They had to be in fleet mode. Okay. Couldn't find them. I'm done. I want to look and see what did I last turn. They did a carrier strike. The 17th Army took 18 points of damage, so knocked it out, knocked it down hard. This turn, I sunk the Lexington, critically damaged the Enterprise, so it cannot even carry airplanes. Now, sure, I did move the Allied fleet. They could have moved here and come back up here. But what did I lose? The battleship Kurishima was damaged. Okay. And now It's, I invaded with the wrong army. That's fine. He can't move. Can I undo? No. So you want to split them up and invade. Now, that's if I want to invade Bombay. Might want to go down here. It's a size one port. I don't like size ones, but you should be able to take it easier. We're gonna look at the Indian units here in a minute. Give them another turn, and that gets you right up here, and you're marching towards Delhi. Then he's got to retreat from this to save Delhi. Well, he doesn't have to, but if he doesn't retreat from that and save Delhi, uh, then uh, uh, Delhi's going to get taken, and that's 10 production points, and then he'll just turn around and take march towards Bombay. Now up here again, I'm still trying. He's still trying to move towards here. Well, you retreat units from there. Well, then he marches right around Calcutta and right on down. Uh, I want to look at Indian units now. They're getting an extra turn of reinforcement that they really wouldn't have had, but they should be up to full by now. You'd think, dear Lord. Nope, not full. 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. 10. 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. So see, they're still not up to full. Some of them are. But there you go. I think here's the thing. You can see I took all this. I took all my normal stuff. I didn't take anything out of China. I didn't cripple any kind of Philippine operation. I didn't take any fleet besides Kudo Batai. Now, if you say, well, fine, take all your fleet over there, the Americans will come over here and what? They'll stop what over here exactly? Yeah, they might be able to get up in here, but by the time they get up in here, all this is taken. Basically, what it does is it saves these islands and Australia from Japan. That's all that would do. Because I've still got all these guys. I didn't use none of these guys to invade and to try to aid the take of India or to move down in here. And really honest with you, once I have Japan, I see where I've got my fleet. I got part of my fleet set up here. Once I see where the American fleet's over here, I shift a little bit more over to India fleet wise, and I stop stuff here. If the American fleet's over here, I start sending all these guys towards India. All these guys. Uh, it's a problem because I don't think, as it's set up, I think it's a good. I think it might be an interesting fight. Okay, and I think RNG is always going to have a little bit to deal with it. But I think India is hard pressed to survive if Japan wants it. And so game wise, that's an imbalance in the game. But to me, for me, worse than even that, that's not World War II. Eh, Japan in April of 42 was trying to decide it had finally gotten where it had most everything under control. I was trying to decide where to go next, and one of the possibilities was Australia, and they didn't want to, and the army rejected Australia because they didn't have 10 divisions. They thought it would take 10 divisions just to invade anywhere in Australia, and they didn't have that. But I've got enough that I can march over here and send all this stuff over here to invade India. This is not where the strategic discussion should be in a World War II Pacific Theater game. Well, that's all I'm going to do for today. Uh, I'm probably gonna try starting a 42 scenario sometime soon. Right now, I'm kind of busy talking about this on the discussion boards. I'm Ink Bob on the discussion boards, Matrix Forums discussion boards, if you don't know. And I'm also in a couple play by emails. Maybe you get to see some of that. How bad I am. Like I said, don't be sitting there thinking, "Oh my goodness, he's such a genius. How did he come up with this?" No, I came up with this when I left Bombay open. My opponent took it, and then I realized, wait a minute, I can't ship nothing to India. I can't reinforce nothing to India because that's the only way you can. Hey, you guys have a good day.